What's going on, people at YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, however it's gonna be shared. I just want to talk to y'all this thing today about this thing today that got me a little confused. You know what I'm saying? It's just about this thing. It's called thirst. It got me a little confused and got me, kind of confused about, who's really thirsty. Because you got a lot of women. For example, you got a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? They put these pictures up on Facebook and Instagram and this and that. And then, when niggas go to hitting them up and this and that, ooh, them niggas so thirsty. And if the nigga's so thirsty, you know what I'm saying, delete him. If you don't want to be bothered by that nigga, delete him, block him, do something, you know what I'm saying? But you regular talking about this same nigga in your inbox saying he thirsty. Or you get on here and you call niggas thirsty because you say you gonna do one thing, and then when you don't come through with what you gonna do, and that nigga tell you about yourself, about what you say you was gonna do, and then you don't do it, he thirsty. How he thirsty? You the one said you was gonna do a certain thing and then do it. So I think, a lot of people try to blame people for being thirsty when they really the one that's dehydrated than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They just have no idea and don't understand what thirst mean. You know what I'm saying? And then, I ain't gonna say some of these niggas out here ain't thirsty. But then you got these niggas out here that's so motherfucking thirsty. They got these, average and below average ass women that ain't hitting no shit, that ain't got no job, or got another nigga taking care of them, this and that. They got these motherfuckers thinking they doing it. Let me explain something to you fellas. This and that. That's why we as men, we shouldn't have nothing to worry about when it comes to, finding a woman. It's like this. A very large percentage of the African American males are gay. A very large percentage of us are in prison. So for us that are straight, and for women that want straight men and want good and decent men, it can be difficult. But if that's what she really wants, and it's out there, you know what I'm saying, they really don't have, hey, how y'all doing? They really don't have a whole lot to, choose from. So if you a good and decent and a straight nigga and it's some straight women that's looking out there for good and decent straight niggas, you know what I'm saying, just sit back and be patient. You gonna find what you're looking for. Don't sit back and let a woman find you. You go out and look for her, because that ain't how the good book says. The good book say a man that finds a woman, a wife, I know it goes something like that. I don't know word for word. A man that finds a woman, a wife, finds a good thing. So, you go out there, if you really want something, go look for it and find it. And if it's for you, it'll come to you. But back to what I was saying about the thirst. It's just like, who's really thirsty? I call them attention whores. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like sexually you're a whore, but you're an attention whore. You know what I'm saying? You get all this attention, but then you complain about it. Then you go to your homegirls and other people talking about it, and then they feed into that shit. This nigga all in my inbox and he want this, and he trying to holler at me, girl, I ain't studying that nigga. Or then you go to the club and a dude try to get at you in a respectable manner, and they, no, I don't, this and that, girl. All these niggas in the club trying to holler at me, and then you wonder why you by yourself, but you want that ratchet ass nigga with his pants hanging off his ass and the hat on them damn same drawers for 2-3 days, and when he take them off, they gonna stand up by their goddamn self. That's the nigga you want. Because the reason that you want this nigga is because he's a needed nigga. He ain't got shit. He claim he hustling. That nigga ain't hustling. You know what I'm saying? He barely keep $100 in his pocket a week, but that's the nigga you want because he need it. He needs you, and he can't go nowhere without you. So that's the nigga that you want. But at the same time, I really don't think a lot of times it's not the dudes that's thirsty. It's the women that's thirsty. They want to, they just want all this attention and make like so many niggas after you, and then the niggas that's at you ain't hitting on shit. And then you bragging on that shit. My best advice is for people to stop being thirsty on both ends. Dude, stop telling these women what they want to hear just because you want a little ass. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. And, I was told by a few women, and this is just what I've been told. I don't know if it's fact or not. But I've been told by women young and old, within the first 15 minutes of meeting a man, a woman already knows whether you have potential to sleep with them or not. Now, it's not going to say it's going to happen that night or a week later or 3 months later or 6 months later, but they already know whether you have potential to sleep with them or not. So, it's up to you as a man to fuck that up. It's up to you as a man to be thirsty and just be adamant and pushing them to the point of like, man, I ain't getting this nigga nothing. You know, so if it's meant for you to happen, if it's meant for it to happen for you, just be yourself, sit back, enjoy yourself, have a good time. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If you ain't gonna get it, you just ain't gonna get it. Pushing up on it and putting all that pressure on these women, it ain't gonna get you in their draws, or it ain't gonna get you in a relationship with them. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But as far as this thirst thing, you know, women claim, a lot of y'all women, maybe y'all the thirsty ones. You ever thought about it like that? Maybe you are the thirsty one, because you constantly claiming about what's going on in your inbox and these dudes texting you. You ain't blocking them. You ain't deleting their numbers. So obviously you enjoy it. You're an attention whore. You know, you just live for attention, whether it be from dudes you not feeling, whether it be dudes from you feeling, whether it be from females, because, you know, you got a lot of them always claim females hating. Ain't nobody hating on your ass every day. You know, you ain't doing nothing to be hated on for. I'm for hating on you for this, hating on because I got these shoes, hating on because such and such was talking to me in the club. Real niggas and real women don't give a damn about that shit. Just like when we in the club and we looking at that woman on the dance floor with that little short skirt on and a nice ass, and you know what I'm saying, she got a nice body, we looking at her and this and that. Yeah, she good to look at, but as a real nigga, that ain't what we want. We want that chick sitting in the cone over there, chilling, sipping her drink with her legs crossed, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying herself, having fun with her homegirls, and sexy at the same time. Well, that might be good to look at, but we don't want that. Not no real man, anyway. Yeah, we enjoy looking at it. We may sit back and talk about how fine she may be and this and that, but as a single man, that's not something I want to bring home to meet my parents or to take to my grandma's house and meet my grandma. That's not what I want. So I'm going to end this on a note saying, you know, as far as this thirst thing, let's figure out who's really thirsty. That's all I'm trying to say. Let's figure out women and men, just figure out who's really the thirsty one. Like, are you the thirsty one because you're accepting these messages? Is he the thirsty one because he keep pushing and pushing and pushing? Fellas, don't push the issue. You know, if you can't get it from being yourself and doing what you do as a man, whether you be one of the most ratchet niggas in Alabama, or whether you be one of the most professional, you know, dudes in the state of Alabama or surrounding areas or in the United States, it don't matter. Whether you just be you. If you can't get what you need to have being you, it ain't worth you having. Just a little short message I felt like sending out, you know, check me out, L to the Y to the B, ER, what up my nigga, ASHUN at YouTube.com. Check my video out, like it, share it. I've been gone for a long time, but goddamn it, I'm back. I ain't had no motivation, but this thirst shit motivated the fuck out of me. I'm back. I'm on the scene. Check me out. Y'all be easy.